Well, today we get to do something special. I'm borrowing some equipment to do some major work around the homestead. So a friend of mine is letting us borrow the one of his farm trucks and a gooseneck trailer so that we can get out to my brother-in-law's house and pick up a mini excavator. So we are off to get some real equipment and get some real work done, hopefully. Where's the point where it flies off and hits you in the face?
These ones don't do that. Those are all the old snap ones.
All right, well, we made it home. The hardest part, I think, was getting gas. I wanted to make sure it was topped off because I don't even have any diesel cans here on the farm. I don't use any diesel equipment, but so now we've got to unload it, which yeah, you're not the one driving it. It'd be scary for me. I'm the one. I'm gonna fall over.
I know. Like, what if it just goes down and go?
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that doesn't happen. So, my brother-in-law he promised me that if I just drive it right off here, it won't tip over. So, we'll see.
I can grab this one. I can't pull it.
I thought he was going to fall off the trailer.
I mean, I knew the things and the wheels would go in the grate, but then he like tipped forward.
Do you think Dad's happy?
Yeah. Yeah, look at him.
This is awesome.
Look at the giraffe, Dad.
I'm gonna dig a hole right here.
Okay, do it.
Don't.
Dad, plant a tree.
Do not dig up our yard. You will too.
Yeah, well, this one right here controls the rotation of the whole thing and also the arm moving up and down.
Which one is the gas?
And then this one is the bucket and the lower arm.
Oh.
These levers make it go forward or backward.
But it's not on, so like it won't.
It's not on. Yep. No, you don't need to do that. There is no brake because it just stops when you're done. So you can either use the levers or you can put your feet on here and you can operate it with your feet. So that way you can drive and you can operate these with your hands at the same time.
Do it. Yeah. Here, what about these parts over here? I'm gonna grease these parts. Alright,
Go back here. So there's one right there.
Here, I'll do it the way you point.
Squeeze it.
It's on do this.
There it is. All right, well, we've got it out here kind of on the back edge of our property line. And this is a good spot, I think, for me to practice using this this excavator because, well, I've never used one before, so I'm sure there'll be a learning curve of me getting used to digging with it. And I'd rather do it out here than up by our barn and greenhouse and all that stuff where I have to dig. So basically this area gets all wet, and all through here, this gets real wet through here, and I want to dig a drainage ditch that goes all the way along the back edge of our property, all the way back. There's our horse pasture, and our house is way over there. And this will go all the way up through those pastures and all the way up towards our house, where the drainage off of our house and roof and all that stuff comes. And so I'm going to create a big drainage ditch. There's already part of one there, but it just dumps into that field and it floods that whole field. So we're going to connect it over here. And I actually did this by hand with a shovel. There's a little ditch right here that I did when we first moved out here. Whoa! It gets pretty deep. And this connects into a county drain. So this county drain right here, this is, I've talked to the county about this before. They don't have any plans of clearing this out unless I want to pay them to do it. So, but this actually is a ditch that goes all the way back to our maple forest where the flooding occurs. So eventually I'd like to connect all this drainage up also, and this goes all the way out to the road, and through a drainage system goes all the way out to a river nearby here. So, but you can see this is all overgrown. So I have to come through here and deal with trees and other things at a later time. But for now, this is the end of that ditch that I started. I can actually dig this through, and we'll practice with the excavator. So if we screw everything up back here, it'll be all right. Okay, but I'm going to move the excavator all the way up here and drive it up to there. Yeah, it's kind of like not deep here, and then
it's like a big hole.
And then it's like really deep
up
over there.
Like you just need to even it out. Like just kind of go like that a little bit, and then cut, and then make that little flat.
I know a lot of it's just gonna wash in, you know.
she shook on stuff.
Where did you find water? Where did she find water?
She's soaking mine. She just shook it. She shook on me.
What are you doing? Well, you know what? For the first time using it, I'm getting a little more comfortable with it actually. So, and I dug this way deeper than it needs to be. Most of this is going to fall back in here, and it's going to get half filled in. I'm going to come back with my tractor bucket and straddle this, and scoop all along here, flatten this out, and take a lot of this dirt out of here and move it up front and stuff. Same with all this dirt in here. It's really nice sand actually that will be good for filling up animal stalls, and I've got a driveway that I want to add a bunch of this to, a little farm road. So, but not too bad. This will definitely drain some water out of here, and that's the point. I still have quite a bit more to do, and I'm getting a little faster at it now that I'm getting used to using it. But we'll trench right through there and then all the way through the woods, and there's a little pond area I'm going to dig out and scoop out, clear out in there. Got to get this done before the wet weather hits. So thanks to my brother-in-law and father-in-law for letting me borrow an amazingly useful piece of equipment. Can you imagine how long it would have taken me to dig all this by hand or whatever? Eventually I'd like to bury drain tiles and other things in this whole area and put in little drains and stuff like that, but I don't have the money to do that right now. But a lot of drainage projects through around here. I don't know how much I'll have time to mess with. I've got so many projects going right now, but it's fun to have an excavator out here. So I've got some water line projects coming up, and we'll take you guys along for that. Got to get these animals water. In the wintertime, it's tough, so we got to run some water lines. So lots of videos coming up on digging trenches and things related to that. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the new little piece of equipment we'll be using around here for a while. Any tips and tricks on using an excavator, I'll take them. I'm not shy to say that I don't know what I'm doing, never used one before. So it digs. That's all I know so far. So as always, guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on every video. It always is appreciated. And thanks for watching. Have a good one.